Damn, YouTube, I'm low-key sick. I just recorded a video for like 12 minutes and the audio didn't even go through, bro. But anyways, I'm gonna just try to spit it back out, but in a shorter period of time. But basically, this wasn't the video I was planning to upload today. I had some whole nother shit in my notes. Y'all see the next video when I upload it. I ain't gonna get into it. But basically, I'm out here in Virginia, and there's this chick, bro. I might title the video, certain chicks just waste time, I guess. That's where I could put it. Basically, we matched on this dating app or whatever, and she messaged me first, right? And we agreed to basically like meet up or whatever. But before the meetup part, like we matched. She said, "What's up to me? How are you? Blah blah blah." I noticed she texts back kind of slow after a while, which I get it. In real life, people are doing stuff, right? But eventually, I get her number, get her off the app because she's texting back slow. So you got to get her off the app. And then we're texting, whatever. She sends me a picture. Hey, she asked me, what am I looking for? And I pretty much just said something casual, whatever, just chilling. And she's like, oh, same, whatever. Like, that's what she's looking for. Her text, it was like, she gave me the vibe, like, damn, she's just trying to, like, do something. That's what I kind of got from her text when she, like, said that shit. And I was like, all right, I'm just reading the room. And then pretty much, because she's obviously interested, she messaged me first. Generally, like, that's kind of how it is. Not always. But I'm trying to like think what happened. So we're texting. She lives like an hour away from me. This is a crucial part of the story. She's an hour away from me. We're texting, I think for like 20 minutes or so. Eventually, I flirt with her, make a joke, because she says she's watching, what do you call that shit? Wizards of Waverly Place. Because I actually like, oh, what you up to? And then she said that. And I'm like, oh, you watching that without me? And then she was like, well, if you like pick me up, we could like watch it together or whatever. And I'm like, all right, bet. I'm feeling the energy. I'm matching. So I'm like, all right, yeah, I'm down. I'm free later. I'm not doing nothing. I tell her I'm available. Boom, that's it. I feel like if a chick ain't clear and concise with you and she's not like confirming quick, it's some bullshit. Like I'm about to tell you, this story is like some bullshit. Like signs of bullshit, like texting back like hella slow, because she was texting back on time. Like she was literally texting, like the call was flowing, and then out of nowhere, boom, text back slow as fuck. And then it would be waves. Like she text back on time, then boom, like 20-30 minute gap. And then you're just like, all right, whatever, I guess. Cause I'm sitting there watching a show. I'm watching a podcast and shit, modern wisdom while I'm doing this. So I didn't really care. And then we like kind of confirmed like linking up. We're like, yeah, we're definitely gonna do that later. And I was like, all right, bet. I'm gonna have to like, long story short, FaceTime you before meeting you, right? So I went to go take my shower, came back from the shower. She texted me her address and shit. And obviously I'm not gonna just pull up to her Addy, right, without confirming, because she could still flake and not come outside if I drive an hour to her, which is an L. So I'm trying to make sure it's 100% locked. So literally, I'm texting her, and then I'm like, yo, just let me know when you want to FaceTime, right? Because it seemed like she was a little busy. So I'm like, you just let me know when you want to do that and this. So she's like, all right, bet. I'll let you know in 30 minutes. I'm editing a video. Bro, fast forward an hour and 10 minutes later, because I looked at the message log. That's how I know the specifics. An hour and 10 minutes later, I'm not counting time or anything, but I'm sitting there watching a podcast. I'm like, that was longer than 30 minutes, bro. Like, watch what they say and watch what they do, bro. Because she said 30 minutes. Why is it an hour and 10 minutes later, bro? So that alone was already a red flag. Like, all right, you say this time, but it really wasn't that time, right? I get it, shit happens, but you gonna see like the slow texting back, telling me you're gonna call me at this time, but you don't. And then she's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry for texting back slow. I'm freaking watching Apple TV with my mom. Bro, we're supposed to be hanging out this evening, and you talking about something, you watching Apple TV with your mom because she lives with her mom. Like, that made no sense to me at all. I'm like, all right, get it, it's your mom, but like, bro, we're supposed to be hanging out. Like, if I'm supposed to be hanging out with freaking goddamn, who's somebody famous? Let's just say like Michael B. Jordan or some shit, or Floyd Mayweather. Am I gonna be like, yeah, bro, I'm just watching Apple TV with my mom? Like, yeah, I'm gonna just take my time to get ready to like come see you. Like, no, bro, that's not how that shit work, bro. So you got to treat yourself with respect and be like, damn, she's in there watching Apple TV when we're supposed to be hanging out. Like, bro, you running out the shot clock. Like the day's running out. So that's how I'm thinking in my head. I'm like, bro, the day's literally running out, and you sitting here lollygagging for like a whole hour and a half just got killed because you want to watch Apple TV and shit like that and text back slow. So I'm like, all right, whatever. It's like, because we first started texting about meeting around, let's say 5:30. At this time period, it's like 7 or whatever, right? So in my head, I'm like, all right, I'm out the shower. It's like 7 something, whatever. We finally FaceTime, but it took mad long to FaceTime, bro. And we FaceTime for like 5 minutes. And then she told me about this TV show, hung up. Hey, look up the show. I look up the show. She takes like another 40 minutes to text me back and is like, all right, cool. Uh, Basically like, hey, are you gonna be on your way or whatever? And then basically I was like, yeah, if you took any longer to like hit me up about the time, I look, he was not about to come. I'm down to come now. And then she hits me up and says like, oh, I could sleep over at your place, right? One important part about this story is at the beginning I told her, no, you can't sleep at my place because you're an hour away. I'm not driving an hour to you to drive an hour back to me. Then the next day, drive an hour to you to drop you back off, then an hour back to me. And then tomorrow, I gotta leave. So I'm not doing that, bro. So I kind of explained it to her. I was like, no, like, that's not happening. And I can't stay at her place because she live with her mom, right? So that's the whole L about this story. The original link was to just meet up, just chill, grab food, whatever. Like, we're just chilling in the car. But, like, she just kept backtracking on that plan. Like, she just, at the end, when I was literally about to leave, and I'm like, yo, like, she literally took forever to text back, like another 10 minutes when I'm like, yo, are we like confirmed that I was meeting up? And then she finally says yes. And then she hit me with that, and I'm staying at your place. I'm like, bro, do you not remember what we just talked about? Like, that just killed the whole vibe. And then I literally called her. I'm like, yo, like, do you not remember what we just talked about? I can't do that. And she's like, yeah, you're right. That makes sense. And in my head, I'm like, bro, did she like hit her head or something? Like, did you not remember what we just talked about? Like, I just explained that to y'all. And in my head, I'm like, this ain't right. Like, what's going on? Like, how's she tripping this hard? Is she just that bamboozled? Like, to like hang out with me? And in my head, I'm like, and then I think she takes like another 10 minutes or so. Like, she just takes forever to reply. And in my head, I'm like, bro, it was a simple question. Like, yo, do you still want me to come and we just hang out like in the car? Like, what are you cool with? Like, I know you wanted to hang out at my place, but like, what is the final plan, right? Takes forever to text back. And in my head, I'm just like, bro, like, I was like, you could have just said, like, you just, damn, I ran out of storage on my phone. But basically, that video was ending. I was just trying to say that, yeah, that chick, I mean, she was down to hang out, but like, our planning and communication was off. Like, she texted back mad slow. She was indecisive with what she wanted to do. Cause I was down to hang out. I was already ready to hang out, bro. I told her, I was like, bro, I was ready to come like 3 hours ago. It's just she took mad long to tell me like, yeah, I'm down to hang out now, and I would have took a shower sooner or whatever, right? But after I took my shower, I was still waiting like 2 hours, right? So that's 3 hours in total, and she still took mad long to like FaceTime me and shit. Cause I wasn't just gonna pull up to her shit, like I said, like out of nowhere without FaceTiming her, knowing that she's real. And then so yeah, everything was planned out. It's just she was like being weird and was like, hey, am I staying at your place? When I already told her, no, you can't. And then that's when everything went downhill. I'm just like, and then she's like, oh, maybe next time, we could like hang out then or whatever. And in my head, I'm like, bro, you literally just told me twice to basically come over. It's just the only thing that ruined the plan was you wanting to stay over my place when we literally discussed that at the beginning, that that's not happening. Which kind of, like, I was like, bro, what? And then, so now she like, I guess she's completely flaking because when I texted her, I was like, yo, you got to make up your mind. Like, I was still willing to meet her, but by the time we literally made that final call, I was already done. Like, the moment I stood in my room, I was like, yeah, I'm not fucking driving, but I'm just seeing what she was going to say, if she was going to keep bullshitting, which that's what she did, because she literally like just took forever to text back. Now it's like, bro, I guess her original plan was to just come back to my place, but I'm just like, no, that's not happening. And I guess she got butthurt, and then now she don't want to text back. Because at first she was like, yeah, we could just hang out another day. I'm like, bro, there is no other day. Like, I don't know when I'm coming back here. And then that's pretty much how my story ends. But yeah, I mean, that's just one chick. I'm not too butthurt. I mean, there's plenty other chicks out there. I was just giving y'all this one story about this one girl. So peace. That's about it. I got one more video coming out on YouTube. It's 10 lessons that I've learned. I have it written out. That was supposed to come out today. Yeah, that's about it, guys. Don't want to keep this video too long. Peace.